Welcome to Financial Reactions and the 100 Share YieldMax Challenge. This series is to track what would happen if you bought 100 shares of all the YieldMax ETFs starting in December of 2024. Today we are back to Group A and they have made their third payment. So we're starting to get some better information. Crash had a problem on, we'll look at it here. Crash paid 38 cents and we're up to 118 shares. And I have also added this. Someone asked about this. What house money is? I created a new section. This is what percent of your return against your initial investment. So you can see we started with 100 shares at $7. So that was $700 initial investment. We have received $109.05 in dividends total, and that is 15.58% of your starting investment. So that's when I'm going to bounce back and forth between those two so you can keep up. Like I said, the tracking software did not bring up Crash this time. And it also did not break up Feed or 5e. So we're going to go to GUI, which we do have good information on. And as you can see, GUI has up to 109.54 shares, average cost $14.65, and a current price of $13.67. So we are down $109. And you can see the dividend of 39 cents right there. And how have we been doing historically? We had, well, it's a little better than last month. And actually not bad. Seems like in the 30s is going to be where they're at. This is also, market dependent. The stock market, I guess, got beat up this week of 2/23/2005 is when I'm filming this, the Sunday after declaration and payment week. So let's go to ORK. OARK. We're at 111.14. Average price 11.08, and we're at a current price of 9.65. We're down 158.87. Let's see, its dividend, 43 cents. And that's actually up a little. We've had a 46, we've had a 40, and then it bounces down. So if it stays around upper 30s to 40, that's okay. That gets us a yield of 40% yield on the dividend. Snowy is up to 112.73. Average cost of $20.88, and we're at $18.19. And let's remember, all these prices are after they paid dividends. So everything went down this week by the amount of the dividend. And Snowy's dividend was 92 cents. So that was a good one. They're at a 52% yield, which is, I could live with that. I don't know about you. And you see that is actually a little high for their current run, but they have had $1 in the past, and they've had some 70s and 80s. Snowy did well up until Friday when everybody did bad. So that's unfortunate. If you remember the last video when we took a peek at it before it paid, it was actually positive on its net asset value. But like I said, Friday we had a bad day on the market, so everything kind of went south. Tesla, we're up to 120.61 shares, which sounds good. Unfortunately, we're at a 1531 average against 1103 current, so that's 500 down. Tesla's been kind of getting roughed up a little bit in the markets. 58-cent dividend, and its history is, as you can see, it had When the markets were up, it does real good, and obviously it has gone down with the market. Tesla has been kind of an up and down stock lately. It's still getting a 72% yield, so that's okay. TSMY, 111.33 for number of shares, 1995 average, 1731 current. That's a 294, so almost 300 down, 13%, 36% yield on a 60-cent payment. So that's still mid-30s as far as return. That doesn't take into account the NAV loss, though, which is why it's negative. But 60, 60, 80, 50, so it's in range with its normal dividend payment. So that's staying okay. Zomu at 105.97. 1548 to 1448, so it went down $1. So as you can see, 106, and it paid a dividend of 25 cents, which is a 25% yield. And this one it's actually been down at 25 before, and then went back up, and then back down. The last on our list, YBIT, we're at 117.65. 1386 average, 1144 current, 285 down. That's the Bitcoin. Bitcoin's a little off its high, so a lot of the Bitcoins have gone down. It still paid 55 cents. We're at a 47 yield. And you can see this is where Bitcoin was going good. It had some good months, and then it slowly trickled down to 55, but still 55 on a $10 or $11 stock is actually not bad if it holds its value. All right, so that's the quick overview of the portfolio. Let's go through it in this format. As you can see, here's your shares by month. The average price, this is off the other thing. This is your total investment, your latest dividend, which paid $41.54 total. House money's up to $138.94, which is 9.48% of your initial investment. OARK we had a good jump, 5 shares. Average price, unfortunately, is down under 10. Your investments, 1,072. There's your dividend. These are the total values of each payment. And as you can see, this goes up here, 100 shares times 33. Then you got 102.24 times 33 cents and also. And this is your total return. You have made $113.16 in dividends, which is 10% of your initial investment. Snowy, we've had our dividends, so that was a good one, 98 cents off 107 shares, or $98 off 107 shares. That got us $231 last month. And we are over 10% in 3 months on our initial return on investment. Tesla, as you can see, the dividends have gone down, but we're still up to 269.66, which is 17%. So it's a good paying. We had some good payers at 126 and 71 really helped. So in 3 months, we've already made 17.14% of our original investment. TSMY we're up to 10.15. So a lot of these are over 10% in 3 months. So 212. And then Zomo is only at, this one's not doing well. It's only at 5.51. It's had small returns and it's dropping in price. Ybit, this is the last one we're going to cover because Feet and 5e did not pay or track in the dividend tracker. So I will have to manually figure those out later. We are up to 15.28, so this is a good one. As you can see, you had the 270s and the 55. So this is your, like I said, how much actual money you receive each month that buys more shares. So now we are at 117.65, and this is our current investment. So next, in 4 weeks, we'll have another payment under here. House money is just a term somebody coined, and that means how much, or at what point have you made in dividends what your starting investment is. So when this number hits that number, you should be at 100%. And this is done with dividend reinvestment. What you can do is you can take the dividend times 100 each month if you're not going to reinvest to get you, and that's another way of tracking. I've done it as a drip because I did this for new investors who are actually going to reinvest the money, not live off the dividends. If you want, let me know if you're interested. I can add a non-drip column over here and just multiply this each dividend just times the 100 shares each month, and then I can run it over here. So if you want, if you would be interested in that information, go ahead and put it in the comments. If people are interested, I'll go ahead and do it. Here's a look at, I think I brought this up in the last video, Yahoo Finance. This is free. Anybody can do this, and I've just created portfolios with my groups A, B, C, and D for all the YieldMax funds. Ignore that one, that's my account. And this way, if you want to, you can do this on your own investment. If you have those, you can just drop them in here. You don't have to link it to your brokerage or make it difficult. And that's what I've done, is just I made it easy for me. That way I can just go in on my, it's linked to my phone. During the day I can pop it open and see how things are doing. So that's just something for you guys to think about, look into. Alrighty. So that's Group A. That was last week's. Next week we are going to have Group B payments. So that'll be Wednesday is Declaration Day. Thursday is ex-div day. And then Friday is payment day. And let's take a look at Group B. I'm on portfolio. So it looks like, wow, look at Babu. It's up to 23.75 from 17.22 last month. And it's up almost, what is that, 687.55. So that's pretty good. And this is what you want to see on these monthly dividends. As it gets closer to dividend date, you want these to be at as close as, if not green, at least close. You don't want to see Morrow, which has dropped from 40 to 29. That's just no amount of dividends is going to recover on that one. But as you can see, the Palantir option, Plady, wow, look at that, from 72 to 78, 691. Nvidia's doing really good this month. They're up 233. JPMO is up. GDXY is up. FBY as Meta is up. Are any of the None of those are even really close, because you can see if you're going 111 shares, you would need over $1 a share, and Murney's not paying that. See, 27 cents. So there's some that need a little help. Group B, Group C is 2 weeks out, and how have they they've only had one recovery. A, B, and Y. They've gone up. That one's really hurting. This one, Fiat, it's close. I mean, it's 878. It's only 821 after it paid dividends. It's only down $65. This Netflix is only down 27, so they're coming back. PY, oof, that one hurt. $14 from 18, so that's going to be a hard recovery. Group D, this is the one that just paid, and look at this, SMCY. I'll have to look into that. Look at that return already, up $600. I think they are, if that's the one, they had a huge payday on their synthetic, but I don't know how much you're actually going to get in a dividend on this one. It's had some nice dividends in the past. Look at that. In October, it had 5, and it might hit that again this month. And I think that's one of the reasons the stock is so high. People are really liking that right now. But that's their opinion, not mine. I don't own that one, to be honest. And we'll peek at the weeklies. How have they done? They are all falling, which is unfortunate. As you can see, some of these are not. YMAG is the YieldMax, Roundhill, some of these Title Trust. So these are other companies also. I just put them in for my enjoyment, and I thought I'd share them with you, because you can see, 27 cents a week. And these are weekly, which is why there's so many pages. As you can see, it bounces around the 20 to 30 cents per month. Unfortunately, the NAV, you can see you got that 93% return. Unfortunately, the value of the fund is not keeping up. But if you're doing this as long term, that's not as important. As long as it stabilizes, and when the market comes back up, it follows it back up. All right, so that's a quick overview. That's the week of Group A. And then next week I will be back with Group B. I think I'll try and do a quick video on Wednesday on Declaration Today. Just give a quick peek, see how we're doing. Remember, this is just for fun and information. Everything in here is I'm just taking off a dividend tracker, and I'm not making specific suggestions or financial advice. Just giving information and a quick and easy way for you to follow. If you enjoy this video, please do me a favor. Go ahead and give a like and subscribe to my channel. And let me know if you would like another type of dividend, maybe aristocrats or dividend kings, or bring in some of the other company groups. Go ahead and leave that down in the comments. I appreciate you stopping by today, and we'll see you next time.